Today we're talking gaming, Paris Fashion Week, and comedians in cars getting coffee. Hello everyone, and welcome to Esquire Weekly, our look at some of the biggest issues that appeared on our radar this week. From celebrity news, style trends, gear advice, or the latest on entertainment and culture, we've got you covered. But you've heard enough from me. Let's start the show. Story number 5, calling all gamers. There's a hot new gaming event this weekend with some very big names attached. Yes, social media influencer agency ITP Live has partnered up with Dubai Summer Surprises, the Dubai Mall and PlayStation Middle East, to host one of the biggest gaming events right here in the UAE. The event has been running all this week, with gaming fans heading to the Dubai Mall's Star Atrium to play each other at PlayLink, FIFA, and Fortnite. The good news? If you're one of the better gamers, you might win the chance to take on YouTube sensation KSI, who is joining the fray this Saturday to take on lucky competitors. Do you think you can beat the man himself? Then be sure to head down to the mall this weekend for your chance to take him on. We wish you the best of luck. Number 4, Jerry Seinfeld is back on Netflix as his show's Comedian in Cars Getting Coffee goes into its 10th season. The legendary comedian will bring his particular brand of interview-cum-comedy chat series back next week. For those unawares, each time-saving episode features Jerry Seinfeld picking up his guest in a car and then taking them to go get coffee. Yeah, it's a pretty simple concept. The new season brings with it fresh stars, including the likes of Dave Chappelle, Ellen DeGeneres, Zach Galifianakis, Hassan Minaj, and Tracy Morgan. There's a few returning names as well, like Alec Baldwin and Brian Regan. As per usual, every single episode will be available to binge watch when it arrives on Netflix on July the 6th. Number 3, Dior Homme pulled all of the stops out during its Paris Fashion Week, which just happened to be Mr. Kim Jones' first ever collection for the historic brand. Yes, the pressure was certainly on for Jones' debut collection at Dior. Not only did the new creative director have to impress hundreds of guests watching in person or at home via live stream, but also the many press and celebrities sitting front row at the event, including the likes of A$AP Rocky and Kanye West. Fortunately, he didn't disappoint. Jones redefined the careful elegance that has always been attached to the Dior Homme name, while really upping the tailoring. The new collection will see pastel colors, flower patterns, and loose slouch cuts, along with some very unique pieces from the world of athleisure and streetwear. You didn't get to see the show in person? Don't worry, just hit the link in the summary box below for a full video live from the catwalk. Story number 2, CNN has previewed Anthony Bourdain's final Parts Unknown episode. The network shared a preview of the final episode of Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown, which documented the late chef's visit to Bhutan, a Buddhist kingdom that borders the Himalayas. In the preview trailer, the late chef makes a poignant observation. He says, and I quote, "It is considered enlightening and therapeutic to think about death for a few minutes each day." The preview also features a Buddhist ceremony and a visit with yak herders. Apparently, Black Swan director Darren Aronofsky joins Bourdain for a portion of the journey to Bhutan. The full episode airs on Sunday night on CNN. And last but not least, number 1. The second in the Sicario franchise has just landed right here in the UAE. Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro returned to the US and Mexican border in Soldado, the successor to 2015's edgy Mexican cartel film. The new flick brings Josh Brolin, who is really having a great summer, what with Avengers Infinity War and Deadpool 2 already under his belt, and Benicio del Toro as federal agents looking to beat back the cartel. The second in the franchise widens the scope of its predecessor into a far bigger war between the Drug Enforcement Agency and the drug smuggling baddies. You can expect more action, bigger political stakes, and even more drama. Sicario 2 Day of the Soldado is out this weekend, with first screenings taking place later tonight. So that has been another episode of Esquire Weekly. Now that you're all caught up, be sure to check out some of our other stories on esquireme.com. Don't forget to hit subscribe and let us know what you think of the show in the comments. I'll see you next week.